So if you're a true Dead by Daylight player, you know that this is a game that could piss you off. If not, then you haven't really been playing this game to know why it's so toxic to the point that you just want to break something or someone because you're doing so poorly as a survivor or killer. You're probably a survivor main, and all you want to do is survive one game for the night, but it didn't happen. Or maybe you're a killer and you just want a fair game where it's not one-sided, but you got dunked on by a survival friends group. But it's not your fault why you don't know why you get so angry playing Dead by Daylight, because I'm going to go over the reasons why Dead by Daylight is a game that gets us angry. Losing. Losing in any game sucks, but for some reason, when playing Dead by Daylight, losing hits hard. It's the equivalent of a teacher giving you a failing test grade. You've done so bad in Dead by Daylight that this is the 4th time in a row that the survivor friends group dunked on you, and this is the 7th game in a row you died by the killer. You feel like your whole night is a waste of time for losing so many games, and even though you finally got that one escape, you're gonna ask yourself, was it worth it? That's up to you to decide. Bad teammates. It's safe to say losing sucks, but losing because of bad teammates is the worst. I know, I'm part of this problem too. I don't have the 200 IQ like some of you survivor mains out there, and I'm the reason why we lost in every game, but I definitely know this pisses you off. Your bad teammate came on board to have fun, and you came here to win. You have two choices: suck it up or kick the bad teammate out. You could be the bigger person and work with the bad teammate, or lose your shit and kick that person out. And it's alright if the true colors come out of you, it just means this game really changed you for the worst. Being tunneled. You ever liked being bullied? Neither do I. That's why I became one. Apparently bullying is allowed in Dead by Daylight, so if you're easy pickings for the killer, do not be surprised you're being singled out. Your team may be the best survivors in the world, but guess what? You're not them. So being tunneled is expected, and you hate that shit. You don't want to be known as the person who gets bodied by the killer in under 30 seconds every single time in every game, but that's the truth, and the only way you can avoid being tunneled is actually getting better in chases. Just want to do generators. You're probably the person where all you want to do is fire up some Dead by Daylight and do generators all night and not be bothered, but you forgot that the whole point of this game is being chased and escaping, and you're pissed off that you don't get to do the one thing you're good at, and that's holding down a button during the entire game. Face camp. Along with tunneling, you know face camping is to be expected, and yet you're still angry about it. If a killer is hard tunneling you, then you know face camping is going to come next. Being face camped is basically the killer telling you that you are the weakest link in the group, and you're going on the hook of shame for being that easy for the killer. Being face camped is basically the killer putting you in a timeout corner, while your friends, or the other survivors in this case, get to have fun in recess, while you're in a timeout corner with the teacher. Boy, does that suck. While you're on the hook, you can suck it up and hope to God that a teammate with common sense will save you, or you could just let yourself die on the hook and make the game 2 times harder for your team. Usually killers face camp because you either A, piss them off, B, they want to guarantee a kill since they haven't killed anyone in the entire match, or C, they just want to face camp just to face camp. It doesn't mean that they'll win, but that's how it is. It's toxic and you just gotta accept it. Taking turns. In life, it's always important to demonstrate equality, but in Dead by Daylight, good sportsmanship is out the window. If you honestly think killers are expected to go chase another survivor after hooking you twice, think again. Look, I know it sucks being chased 2 times in a row, but that's to be expected. Where in the rulebook says that the killer has to go chase another survivor after hooking you? If you're dead on hook, that's all the more reason to chase you down and get your ass out of the game. And this is coming from me, a survivor main. Here's my advice on how to avoid this mess. Get better at the game. Messages. The only time you're angry in messages is when you lose. You've lost so bad that the other killer just has to let you know that the game was too easy, and that pisses you off. You want to move on, but you can't, because you're not letting this go. It's bad enough that the killer BS'd his way to win, but now he needs to tell me that the game was easy? Fuck that. You're gonna let him know that you're mad now. Just want to be angry. At this point, anger is your natural emotion when you play this game. The game has changed you so much that you're not even you anymore. A loss is not a loss anymore when playing Dead by Daylight, because it just means you failed at life. This is the only thing you're good at, the only thing you do, and the only thing you'll ever be, which is just playing Dead by Daylight till you die. Your sole purpose was to play Dead by Daylight and win, and you can't even get that right. You've gone thousands of hours into this game to the point you might as well say you got a degree in Dead by Daylight, yet you still fail on how to control your emotion called anger. You may be a civil person in real life, but in this game, you lost sight on what's important, and that's to have fun. The game didn't change you, the game showed you who you really are as a person. People know that you're a whiny bitch when you play this game, which is why they don't want to play with you anymore, because instead of the killer they have to worry about about you running your mouth all night on why this game is so terrible, yet you still play this game like you're in some kind of toxic relationship and the toxic person is you. Instead of playing other games, you still play this game. It's almost as if you want to be angry playing this game. Depending on how bad you lose in Dead by Daylight will determine on how angry you will be. It doesn't matter if you win, because anger has taken full control of you, and whenever you play Dead by Daylight, you're a whole new person. It's like you're not even you anymore, you're someone else. At the end of the day, anger will always take over when playing video games, and anger will definitely take over when playing Dead by Daylight. And if that's the case for you, then this game isn't the problem, it's you.